Rutgers and Nebraska is so interesting, Ross, because these are two teams we actually thought at the beginning of the year they could be meeting up, both having really good starts to the season, and they both have. The only hiccup is one team has one loss, which came in overtime.
Yeah, these were like the two kind of, I think most people had them as the surprise teams in the conference to potentially challenge in the championship race. And like you said, we saw Nebraska lose at home to Illinois. Rutgers has had some tight battles, but have pulled out all their games. The black shirts got to find a way to slow who is Anthony's #1 running back, right, in the Big Ten, and that's Monangai. They've got to find a way to slow him down. That, to me, is the biggest matchup in this game, the Rutgers D and the Rutgers running back against Nebraska's defense. They need to be successful. Monangai, I think, has 4 games of at least 3 or 4 games of at least 100 yards. So not a lot of people have found a way to slow him down. But if you do, in that one game he didn't break 100 yards was the game against Virginia Tech. And we all saw the struggles that Rutgers had there. So that's the key. But can Nebraska's defense, and we've seen them playing really, really well right lately. I think Nebraska's allowed a combined 23 points in their 3 wins. So they've played really well. Can they stop Monangai? Stop Monangai, and you stop Rutgers.
And the way that Dylan Raiola began the season, he looked beyond his years. He started to look more like a true freshman, starting for the first time in major college football. Opponents start to get film on you. Greg Schiano, Joe Harris-Simiak, they're going to find every way they can to make a young quarterback as uncomfortable as they possibly can. They spent the majority of the previous game against Purdue scoreless and then began to roll late in that contest. But that'll be a bit of the cat and mouse game. How do they make a young quarterback very uncomfortable?
Scarlet Knights have never beat the Huskers. Only 6 times they've played, but 6-0 record for Nebraska.